Hey guys, it's Lauren Hefez and I'm in my sweatpants today because I just don't feel like putting on tight leggings. So this is what I'm going to work out in. I don't care what you work out in. You can work out in your pajamas if you want. But today we're going to hit up our abs, our obliques, and our butt. All you're going to need is your mat. That's it. Let's do this. You're just going to start to stretch out the back of your legs and then you're going to walk out into your plank. Really squeeze those inner thighs together, pull your abs in, push yourself away from the mat and start to pull right knee followed by left knee. Pull it all the way in, making sure not to move or sink your hips, really focusing on pulling and breathing and reaching to the top of your head. Lower down to your forearms and you're just gonna start to get those obliques a little bit by twisting those hips right to left, right to left. It's a nice small movement. Keeping it nice and tight, really pushing through those forearms, making sure not to sink too much through those hips. Now we're gonna take it all the way up, all the way over. So really start to tap the outside of your hip. And as you come up, pull in your abs and really think of making a nice half circle, almost like a rainbow. Press up onto your straight arms, walk your hands back to your feet, kind of shake it out a little bit, roll your body up. And you're gonna tuck your chin again. You maybe can stretch out your chest, roll your body down, and walk out into your plank again. We're gonna do some side planks now. So I'm gonna show you different variations, and you're gonna hold your side plank. So first variation is just a straight arm, straight leg side plank. Really reaching up through that top arm, lifting up through that top hip. So you can continue to do your straight arm variation, or you can take it down to your forearms, turn one arm in, really lift up through that top hip, pulling in your abs. See, I'm telling you, lift up your top hip. Turn your other way and press through that bottom arm, lift up through the top arm. So that's another variation. Your final variation is going to be a modification of that forearm plank. So you're just gonna drop your bottom leg just to give you a little bit more support. This move is still really difficult. It still works even if your bottom leg is down. So you're pretty much just in your plank going side to side, whether it's straight arm, bent arm, or leg drop. Now find yourself back to your center plank and start to pull your knees in maybe a little bit faster than you did last time, pushing away from that mat. If you have it in you, you can start to run those legs in, maybe picking up the pace a little bit more. Drop back down to your forearms, squeeze those inner thighs, and we get back to our little tiny hip movements. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Really getting into those obliques. Now we're starting to take it up and over, up and over. A little faster than we did last time, but really making a nice half circle, pulling in those abs at the top. Sit back into your heels, take a little breath, maybe push your palms into the mat, round your back, take a little cat-cow to stretch it out. All right, here comes some booty work. I love this one. You're going to kick out your leg literally right beside you and then pull that leg right back in. You don't want the leg to touch the floor. You want it to maybe graze the floor, and you can lean into your right arm a little bit as your left leg really extends out and kicks to the opposite side of the room. Make sure your stomach is really pulled in here. You're gonna feel your abs, your arms, your butt, your supporting leg all work. Everything is super active here. Really kick it out with force. Really squeeze into that butt. You're almost there. This is a killer one. Lift up and down for 5 times, and you can lower down your right arm for a little bit more support. Nice job. You're gonna go to your other side and do the exact same thing we just did. Both arms are straight, abs are in. Really kicking that leg with force, really extending it straight. Kind of hold it up there for a second and make sure you take a minute to squeeze into that butt. You bring it right back down and extend it out again. Drop down that left arm this time. Lower and lift your leg up and down, reaching through that leg. Nice job. Awesome work. We're gonna go back onto our back and you're going to do some more core work. So lift your legs up into tabletop, squeeze your knees together, flex your feet, Take your hands behind your head, curl up, and kind of just feel this moment. Feel your abs pulling down into the mat. Feel your knees squeezing together. Pull one leg in, press one leg out, and you switch. So your upper body stays up nice and high, your shoulder blades stay up high, and it's literally just your legs that are pulling in and out, in and out. Make sure you're breathing, make sure your back is pushed into the mat. Now this is a little bit more of an advanced move. If you want to pick it up a little bit, you can straighten those legs and really split them up and down, up and down. You can also just keep those knees bent like we did before if it feels better to you. You're gonna grab your opposite knee in, pulling it into your chest and extending the other leg long. Same movement as before, except you're just holding onto your leg. If you ever need to take your hands behind your neck, that's totally an option as well. Keep reaching through that leg, keep pulling one leg in, shoulder blades stay high, you're breathing, your abs are still pulled in, you are doing awesome, keep it up. You can take your hands behind your neck, I would flex your feet, push, and then start to alternate into your bicycle. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Really twist and control with each movement. Try to reach that knee with your elbow. Lower everything down. Give yourself a nice stretch. Hug your legs into your chest. You're going to roll up. Go on to all fours. Give yourself a cat-cow again to stretch out those abs. Loosen up that back. Take a couple breaths here. And guess what, guys? We have another plank. Woo-woo! Go back into your forearm plank, pulling in your abs, and I really want you to feel your stomach pulling in tight here. Feel yourself pushing your forearms into the mat. Start to wiggle those knees. So drop one knee and then followed by the other. Trying to keep the rest of your body nice and strong, pushing through those heels. And nothing else moves really other than those knees. Going back into your side plank, but we're gonna add a little variation here. You're gonna drop your hip and then lift it right back up. If you'd rather just hold your plank with no hip movement, you can. But if you lower and lift your hip, you'll get deeper into that side oblique. Keep pushing through that supporting arm, really supporting that shoulder. And you turn around to the other side, forearm down, lift and lowering through those hips, really squeezing up at the top, pushing up, lifting, and really working that bottom oblique. Back into your forearms, sit back into your heels if you need to, or do a couple cat-cows. When you're ready, you're gonna start to do your side butt lifts. These are awesome. You're just gonna get your supporting leg and your lifting leg. And it's pretty much the same thing we did before without the kick out to the side. But then, guess what? We add our kick out to the side. So start to reach out just like you did before, working that side glute again. Really, really with power, kick that leg out and in, out and in. Now we're gonna add something new, so I'm actually not gonna do a voiceover anymore, and the Lauren on camera is going to take it away. All right, guys, here is a new move that you're gonna love. So I'm gonna have to explain it to you. Now make sure that your supporting arm isn't far out and it's really under you. Now, if this is difficult, I'm going to give you an alternative. But what you wanna try to do is bring your leg in, bend, squeezing in your side. Take your reaching arm, tap it to that knee, look at that knee, and then extend it long. This is gonna get your oblique, your abs, your arms are supporting, everything is working. Tap and reach. Tap, squeeze, and reach. If this is too difficult to balance or just doesn't feel right, bring in that knee, kick it out. Bring it in, kick it out. So do whatever feels good. And what you really wanna focus on is keeping this knee high up and not driving down. You're gonna feel it through your butt. You're gonna feel it in your oblique. Take it slow, it doesn't need to be fast. Crunching in your side. Give me a couple more. Exhale as you crunch. Now reach it long, hold for 4. Little pulses up for 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. You have your other butt. Take it out and squeeze. Pull your abs in. Little taps out to that side. Breathing through this, really getting the outside of that butt, really pulling those abs in. Now give me 10 nice kicks here. Here we go, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, kick it out, 5, 4, 3, you're almost done here, 2, now we hold it out. You reach it behind you. You reach your opposite arm long, you pull your abs in. Now bring the supporting arm a little bit inside your body so that you can squeeze. Look at that knee and then lengthen that body long, look away from it. Exhale, squeeze into that oblique, reach for that knee and long. Squeeze in, keeping that knee high, keeping that leg parallel to the ground. Again, if that's too difficult, your alternative is just to squeeze that knee in. Look at the knee, bring it to your shoulder, press it back, in and back. Do whatever feels good to you. Crush, exhale, and lengthen, exhale, and lengthen. You got this. Let's give me one more. Now hold it long and pulse up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want you to sit into your heels. Take a nice breath. Round your back a little. Awesome job, guys. So that whole workout got your abs, your obliques, your arms, your butt, but there's a real focus on your abs, obliques, and your butt. So let me know in the comments below, how did you like that new move? I'm gonna incorporate it into other videos and I'll explain it a little bit more, but I really think it's awesome. It's gonna get your arms, your butt, and your obliques all in one. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you later on this week. Peace.